everybody. My name is Joe. These are CLME Motors Canadian light rear vehicle. These are the motors that drive your streetcars, single streetcars. The other ones are ALRVs, articulated. This motor here does the job for two motors. It fits in the truck, and it runs the front axle and the back axle. These are the only motors that do that. The other ones, each one runs a single axle. This motor here is about 2,400 pounds in that condition. When it's fully built, it's about the weight of your car. It's about 2,300 RPMs per minute. It only uses about 1/5 of its capability. And it's one of the best motors we have because of its capability that you can stop and go on streetcar. You stop and, one stop going under, you can never bring it up to its potential speed. This is a motor when it comes out of the streetcar. And I take it apart. This is what comes out of it, which is the armature, the carbons and the brush holders, and all those parts there, the gears, the inside containers. We have a maintenance program where we try to bring the motors in for preventative maintenance every 3 years so we don't have any catastrophic failures. We don't want a catastrophic failure because it takes about 10 times the amount of money and the amount of man work and to overturn and put it back into the car. So we try not to make them catastrophic failures. So we do preventative maintenance where the grease has to be changed every so many kilometers or working hours on them. When we take it apart, it goes for washing, it goes for all testing and everything, aging, electrical, make sure that everything is up to spec. By the time it goes through all the different processes and stuff like that, it takes about a week and a half to get it back to this stage. When we take the motor out of a car, the same motor doesn't go back in. We have spares. So the streetcar can go back out. So we have spare motors that go back in. We'll take this one out today and tomorrow we'll put the next one in so the streetcar can go back out. So not all the streetcars don't get the same motors back. Basically it takes about a day and a half to 2 days to put this together and about a day to take that apart. And then it goes through all the different processes. We do balancing, all the electrical system, all kinds of testing. We try to put this motor out that it's 100%. When I built this motor, if there's anything wrong with it, before I put it out, I will have to try to fix it. We don't want to put it back in the car because too many man hours and work. So we'll do everything here. I got this one hooked up to electrical to see how it runs and the rotation on it. This motor here, it's about 2,300 RPMs. You'll never see that speed out there on the street on the car. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to stop. And as we're doing this, we have all kinds of machinery hooked up to this. For electrical, vibrating, make sure it's balanced and everything. About the full speed of the motor. This motor can run like this for about 24 hours non-stop. But it never does that. Basically these motors will be out of circulation with these streetcars within the next 5 years as they get the new ones. They're in the phase of changing over. The new streetcars that they're getting and getting rid of these. They want to keep these around for the Pan Am games. And by the time we do the turnover, because it's a slow process, you can't just get rid of 200 streetcars and get 200 new ones in. So it takes about 5 years for that process to go through. Any questions?
How do you get them?
How many of those are streetcars?
2. So we have 200 streetcars. How many motors are there? All right.
How do you actually get the motors out of the trucks?
How we get them out?
Yeah.
There's another section there where we have cranes, and we call them pits where they're sunken and you can work underneath. So the motor can either come out the bottom or the top. So what we'll do is we'll drop it on this, it's called the scissor lift. We'll drop it on there, disconnected. We'll drop it, we'll roll it, and then we'll grab it with the crane, pull it out of the pit.
What's wrong?
We'll put it on a skid and then bring it here.
What's wrong with all those streetcars over there being fixed?
There's all different kinds, either packages, it could be motors, it could be air conditioning. Every one of them is in here for a different reason, or just preventative maintenance. As there is preventative maintenance just on the motors, there's also preventative maintenance of all the other parts in on streetcars. You have to get it in there. Okay, which could be electrical, could be mechanical, could be anything.
Sometimes on the street, I see a streetcar being pushed by another one.
Yeah, that means one of these are gone.
Ah.
Picture I showed you.
When are the first of the new streetcars going to be out?
I'm not sure about that.
As far as the new streetcars, whatever we're finishing our tour, we'll finish off with the new streetcars. We can talk to the TTC and Party people over there in terms of their planning and their tactics. So we'll get some of the answers. So now that we finished, thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your tour.
We're going to go over to our maintenance area. On the way through, we'll discuss the other order areas. We deal with big orders as well as some of the smaller orders. On the streetcars,
Harvey, stay here.
C'est ici où on répare les hamstrings, Maxime.